have seen you before, listening to Li Bai reciting his poetry. I remember the shy look of Gorges and the loud work sounds of bird tractors. But where have you gone now? I'm here again, Three Gorges. Famous contemporary writer Yu Qiuyu wrote in this prose Three Gorges. Foreigners often ask me where they should go if they can visit only one place in China. My answer is Three Gorges. As one of the top 10 scenic spots in China, the largest national geological park in China, and the only navigable famous canyon in the world, the Three Gorges originate from Baiditang in Fengjie Country, Chongqing in the west, and ends at Nanjing Pass in Yichang, Hubei in the east. With 193 kilometers in full length, it comprises of three gorges, such as Qutang Gorge, Wuxia Gorge, and Xining Gorge, and thus got the name of Three Gorges. The fascination of Three Gorges lies in its grandeur, precipitousness, clearness, and deepness. It consists of grand peaks, precipitous shores, clear cliffs, and deep gullies, and every detail is as fascinating as poetry and painting. In Three Gorges, you can truly experience the aesthetic orientation contained in Chinese civilization, as well as the exaggerated fascination resulting from grand mountains, deep rivers, and changing weather. Everywhere in Three Gorges, you can experience a kind of artistic inspiration from nature, which shocks your soul and makes you fascinated and filled with admiration. In one of his poems, Tang dynasty poet Yuan Zhen wrote, "Nowhere else in the world has rivers and clouds so beautiful as those in Three Gorges and Wushan Mountain." This famous poetry has profound significance and is thus rarely cited by people. A sea of clouds hangs over the rivers and gorges, adding a shade of fascination and poetry to the landscape on both banks. Clouds sometimes hang over precipitous cliffs like waterfalls and sometimes fly over like wheels, forming a properly shaded mountain and river painting. The fascination of Wushan clouds has rooted in the dreams of Chinese people for thousands of years. Three Gorges is fascinating, but in what degree can you imagine its fascination? Collections of 300 Tang dynasty poems contains 54 poems portraying the Yangtze River, accounting for 1/6 of all the poems, of which 12 poems or 1/3 of them describe the Three Gorges. China is a vast country with abundant attractions, but 12 of the 300 poems are dedicated to describing the Three Gorges. From this, we can imagine the importance of the Three Gorges in the aesthetic world of the Chinese people. In his poem Mountain Climbing, composed in Baiditang, famous poet Li Bai described, "Leaves keep falling off, and the Yangtze River keeps forging ahead." which has been commended as the best poem of 7-character rhythm scheme poems. With the completion of the Three Gorges project, great changes have taken place to the Three Gorges. With raised water level, such attractions hidden in deep mountains as Xueyu Cave, Geological Fissure, Shenyi Brook, and Jiuwan Brook have now unveiled their true face to people. Mountains are more verdant, water is bluer, and once surging river water has become rippling lake water. Great changes have added additional fascination to the Three Gorges today. Meanwhile, Three Gorges today have maintained its cultural heritage and landforms as well as its breathtaking charm and grandeur. I seem to have seen you before, listening to Li Bai reciting his poetry. I remember the shriek of Gorges and the loud work sounds of boat tractors. But where have you gone now? I'm here again, Three Gorges. Like the Yellow River, the Yangtze River is the cradle for Chinese civilization. The Three Gorges is a gateway for the Yangtze River and historical gateway for Chinese civilization. Wushan Earthmen 200,000 years ago, Fengjie residents 140,000 years ago, and intelligent men can trace their origin here. After men entered the civilized society, Three Gorges linked such kingdoms as Ba, Shu, Chu, and Qin, and became a corridor of civilization linking southwest China, central China, and east China. Three Gorges feature unique regional cultures. These cultures have witnessed constant promotion in the long history and left countless brilliant cultural and historical footprints, becoming a miniature of the Yangtze River civilization. Located at the third of the Yangtze River waterway and the hinterland of the Three Gorges Reservoir in the central region within territory of Chongqing, Fengdu Lingshan is an artistic treasure house known as Ghost Town in China and the destination of human souls. Integrated with Confucianism, Taoism, and Buddhism religious cultures and folk cultures. Also, it represents a unique, punish wickedness and encourage virtue, cultural quintessence resulting from the constant integration between Asian civilization and Asian Chongqing. Material cultures from the Central Plains and religious cultures from other lands over 2,000 years. In past years, masterworks as Western travelogue, romance of apotheosis, and collections of bizarre stories, and movies like Third Sister Liu, as well as legends like Liu Botan's Bloody Battle in Fengdu, have heightened and exaggerated the fascination of the ghost town and promoted its profound mystery. Modern and ancient learned men, statesmen, and civilians, both home and abroad, such as Li Bai, Xu Dongpo, Lu You, Zhou Enlai, Li Peng, Wu Bangguo, and former Japanese Prime Minister Toshiko have visited Fengdu Mingshan and left precious inscriptions, which has added fascination to this famous culture town. Downstream along the Yangtze River, the starting point of the Three Gorges is Baiditang at the mouth of Qutang Gorge. The poem left Baiditang in the morning and arrived at 1 kilometer away Jiangning within the same day. Monkeys kept whistling on both banks, and the night boats have passed thousands of mountains, has made Baiditang famous around the world. Intact in Baiditang is Baidi Monastery, which has such Ming and Qing dynasty architecture as Mingning Temple, Temple of Marquis Wu, and Starview Pavilion. Large cornered statue Liu Bei entrusted his son to Zhuge Liang reminds people of a heartbreaking story.